pesky Amazon did it again. Yeah, forcing my hand. Yeah, but honey, I had to. They made me. I'm practicing for when my wife gets home. No, I had to do it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the one disadvantage, I've talked about this in the past, where I have a camel.com is a website that basically connects to my Amazon wish list. And what it does is it monitors the prices, and I can go into each individual item in my wish list, do camel, and set a price. When this item reaches this price, send me an email. And I have a lot of stuff set up that way. So I'm watching things because you never know when Amazon's going to have a sale. Now, the two items I'm about to show today, neither one of them were on my wish list because I don't usually put these type of bigger things on the wish list. But through the grapevine, I heard about them. So it would have been the same situation had I got it. But it's the same thing. When I get a notice from Amazon that something dropped, plunged down below my thing, I usually jump on it and buy it. So, whatever. I'm to blame, obviously. So the other day, I wasn't even looking at this because I had what I consider to be more or less the essential pieces. This box set was announced. It came out in December. Everybody was ranting and raving about it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I am not paying $200 for that. And I just let it go. And then all of a sudden on Facebook, in one of the vinyl groups that I'm in, 2 days ago, somebody said, hey, half price for the Skid Row box set. Now, I already have the first album and the Slave to the Grind that came out on Record Store Day. But, yes, I watched Aaron's and Josh's videos unboxing these back in December, and they described the fact that those two releases, sounded and looked better in this set. Which you would assume, this is the Atlantic official release. The other two were, other companies, I guess. I'm not sure on both of them, but so I thought for that price to get the extra Subhuman Race, the Subhuman Live, and then the B-sides ourselves, it was worth it for the upgraded quality of the two that I had. And now I'm just going to try to, sell those off. And if I can sell those off, then, I will have justified buying this. And they're still, desirable albums. So everybody, I'm sure, if you're into Skid Row, everybody has seen these. I'm not showing you anything new. But, I am late to the game for this. But just real briefly, we'll take a look. First album. And like I say, if you want to go over to JC Flipside over at Josh's channel, he did like 2 or 3 videos on these, I remember. Looking at all the differences in the covers and talking about the sound quality. So a much more detailed look. So I bought the one of this that was reissued a year or so ago on the translucent purple. So, And then, like I say, I got the Record Store Day, Slave to the Grind. This is the double, also vinyl edition, but it doesn't have the 4 bonus tracks. Not a major deal. 2 were live and 2 were bonus, and so whether or not I keep that for that reason, I don't know. I'm not going to bring all these out because, again, you're all familiar with these. This was really, I have all of their stuff digitally, so it wasn't a big deal to not have the others, but hey, now I got them all as far as that goes. I keep seeing this one in the store out there, and it's usually in the $20. Sometimes it goes a little higher, but I've turned it down quite a few times. I should have bought it. But now I got it. And, this is just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cover tunes. And then this is the album, Subhuman Race. Now, I didn't know a whole lot about this because, as people say, most people don't know. Either don't know it exists, don't listen to it. I have it digitally. Can't say the last time I listened to it, but totally kind of forgot how this album actually apparently is, I have to go back and revisit, but, apparently is pretty much one of their heaviest albums. So I am, excited to revisit it. It's been quite a while. It is a double record set, but it's not in the gate. And then they do have the live, it's an EP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from that same tour. So yeah, had to go ahead and do that. The price was right. It's, now if I can move the other pieces I've got, it'll make my pocketbook feel a little better. Now, I didn't show this next one, and this has actually been a couple months ago now. And this one was retailing for $180. So same thing. These box sets tend to be close to $200. And this one was always up there. And I was like, I'd love to have the extras, but I didn't. And then the main 3 albums that were in this box, I bought them separate, $20 a pop when Amazon dropped the price. So again, I have that. Would love to have the extras. There wasn't anything in there that other than the extras, which in this case were quite good. But lo and behold, $179 box set plummeted to $62 a couple months ago. And so I grabbed the Def Leppard. This is the volume 3. I'd like to have 1 and 2 now because then I want the extras, and that way it'll fit on the shelf with the whole thing. But anyway, I had already bought, I had bought X or 10 or whatever, and Sparkle Lounge. I had bought the 3 main albums out of this and paid more than $60, more than $62, or around that, I guess. So I went ahead and jumped on this. Then I turned right around after I got it, put all 3 albums up on one of the Facebook groups. I forget, $20, some less than what they were selling for, maybe $20 a pop. And the guy jumps right on them, scooped them up, So I got back $60, which basically paid for the box set. So it has all 3 of those albums, the reissues of those. And then it's got the B-Sides album. And then it's got Yeah Part 2, which is more cover tunes. Yeah is a cover album. They do all kinds of cover tunes. And Yeah Part 2, a bunch more. And then Yeah Live. So definitely great stuff if you're into this. I love Sparkle Lounge. I love Yeah. X or 10 or whatever you want to call it. It's a good album. It's just obviously it's a little, not obviously, but if you're not aware of it, it's a little more on the mellow side. But, I love all Def Leppard, rock, hard rock, light side. And anyway, so I had to do it. And yeah, so in here, plus this one comes with the book. So it's got a picture book that's got all kinds of stuff. So that was the extra in here. Now, I took the albums out already because what I did is I individually wrapped them to put, wrapped them individually to put on my shelf to make them easy to listen to. And so some are double, some are single. They all have, inserts and stuff like that. I was really thrilled to have Yeah too, because there are just a lot of great songs on there. Just a lot of cool studio and live cover tunes that they've done of just so many great bands. Same thing, this is a double record set. Just, those are probably 2 of my favorites. And then the B-sides, it's got some, has some, outtakes and stuff, but it's also got other songs that are obviously B-sides. Most of these were on the CD deluxe editions of the various albums that came out when they put these out, is where they came. So yeah, and like I said, I like this album. It's just a little more on the commercial side, and so it is what it is, and I enjoy it. Now I'm on the lookout for box set 1 and 2 for a decent price, and they're outrageous right now, so I probably will never get those. But it'd be nice to have the extras, and plus I don't have some of those key, I have the first 3 albums, but I don't have the big years, so I could use the box set, definitely box set 2, but I need to pick those up, the Hysteria and all those. I need to get those on vinyl one day. I have all the deluxe CDs, so I've got all the tracks. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to share those. Jump on it. The Def Leppard box set has went back up. It's no longer 62. It's in the 70 something range still. The other one that jumped down that I haven't jumped on is the Black Sabbath Sabotage Deluxe box set. It plummeted down to $69, and it's been there for probably 2 weeks now. I just haven't pulled the trigger on that because I don't want to. There's so many of those box sets that they've released, and I'd hate to have to start making a mental collection of those. But that's a tough not to pull the trigger on that. If it was one of my more favorite albums, I don't know. But anyway, that's all for now. Just wanted to share that. Check it out, though. Nice deals. Rock on and rock hard.